Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ronka and I create content on travel, career, and godly living. So I'm sharing footage with y'all from our family trip to Paris earlier this summer. In a prior video, I shared some footage from our visit to the south of France, and so from the south of France, we went to Paris. Our first day there, y'all, was a little lackluster. It was raining, so we unfortunately did not get to do too much, but we made sure we ate. So we headed to a restaurant, and I thought the food there was pretty good. Then on our second day in Paris, we headed over to the Palace of Versailles. I have a separate video for that, and you'll see the link in the description box below. After spending half the day at Versailles, we made our way back to central Paris to the Champs-Élysées, and we just checked out some of the luxury shops around the area. Now, one of the great things about Paris, if this is your sort of thing, is that there are so many luxury shops all over the place. And then because a lot of these luxury houses are originally from France, you will find that they have much more character than the ones that you might see in other parts of the world. After that, we were famished, so we headed over to a restaurant called Bugsy's to go grab some lunch. We got a chicken club sandwich and some chicken wings. Overall, I think the food was pretty decent. I would say our trip was like halfway between shopping and sightseeing. On our third day in Paris, we actually did a photo shoot in the morning, which I didn't capture, but then we spent the rest of our afternoon at the Louvre. This is one of the most famous museums in all of probably the world, to be honest. So we started off with some lunch at the cafeteria. We went to a place called Pattaya Kitchen. The food there was also pretty decent. From there, we began our walkthrough of the museum. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it, y'all, but I am such a huge history buff, and when I was in elementary school, we spent about 1 year learning about ancient Egypt, so I always have a soft spot for just anything dealing with ancient Egypt, especially when I can see it in person in museums. Now, this museum is huge, y'all. There are so many different exhibits, so many different statues, sculptures, everything, you name it, they got it. They also had this section which was the depiction of several high point moments in the life of Jesus Christ. Now, have you ever been to the Louvre if you don't go outside and take pictures? After waking up from a nap, we tried to go out to get dinner, which was a complete fail because everywhere was closed. So we ended up coming back to our hotel and getting some Uber Eats. Then the next day we were up and at 'em again to do a day of shopping. They had this like sweet potato hummus, which was amazing. My daughter loved it. Then I got some smothered chicken. My husband got the duck. So after dinner, we were supposed to head over to the Eiffel Tower to get on a river cruise, but your girl got bubble tea, and so we weren't gonna make it in time. So that's how our time in Paris ended. Nonetheless, I hope y'all enjoyed this footage from what we were able to accomplish. Like I said, half of it really was shopping, so I didn't bother to bore y'all with all the details. But please make sure to like this video, share with others, and subscribe to my channel if you want more travel, career, and godly living content. See you in the next video.